something African. So I'm glad to see you wear something like that. Yeah. So what are you having for today? Something that is very, very Ghanaian or African?
Oh, I know they play with my fufu, so.
Your fufu, eh?
Yeah.
Fufu,
oh, kinky. I thought you said kinky.
I'm half Ghana and half Tree. I hail from a Kropong, so.
Okay.
Oh, I know you. We are Mikomuni.
So fufu with what's your favorite Ghanaian soup?
Oh, I like my Nkati Ewu, you understand?
With what's your protein? Your favorite protein?
Goat.
Goat.
Yep.
Hey, appointing and cutting.
Yes.
Yeah, bull is always something. Hey. All right, and I also promise that Fancy Gadam will be here. Hey, how are you?
Yes, I'm good.
Gadam Nation. How did it go? How did it go with your show?
Yeah, it was successful. My film came out in the numbers like always.
Yeah.
He came out in the numbers like always, you know.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's awesome to have you here. The last time you made us dance, we didn't want to dance, but you forced us to dance. And I understand today the dancing continues. But I'm glad both of you are here.
Thank you.
Boo, let me start with you. The last time we spoke with you, you said something. But then before then, I almost committed a blunder. Akosia Techiwa is here.
Okay.
I'm excited.
She was the one who was, you know.
Yeah. So Akosia Techiwa, the entertainment brain of the house. Akosia, you have something to tell them before we go on?
Start with your question. Now,
yeah.
Memra.
Okay, fair enough. The last time you were here, we put some questions to you. And according to some cross-section of Ghanaians and some pundits, you know, now you say, Boo God, who sensationalism, I didn't know call from the beginning of creation. No, Sambo, Sibi, so busy. Now, Boo, on one name, you may also be say, now, to me. Tina Max TV so Eddie obi to say you see akora totofifi to say Stonebwoy etutu osi bisa ho na ono de ani obe trending kwan wo ye na ense me gidi say koda enso so eba so ono so keka nsem pi koka ono so keka nsem pi. Now I believe you have something to say.
Oh, I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody's opinion. It is their opinion again, and I have my opinion, so I don't know why they have problems with my opinion. And I was just looking at what Stonebwoy is doing. I mean, I don't just get up and speak. Consistently, we have seen his contribution to the space. Now, it's not just about going to the studio and recording music. Everybody can do that. But the whole idea of putting music out is to make sure that you follow up and the song goes everywhere. And Stonebwoy has consistently been doing that. You know, as an artist, he puts out a project and he follows up. Now, somebody will say, okay, the Osibisa thing. I mean, Osibisa started, right? Eventually, they had some people to help them to go to the next level. Stonebwoy is doing the same. As we speak, Stonebwoy is paying everything out of his pocket. And if you look at the level that he is doing it, yeah, tell me which Ghanaian artist is doing that level now. Now, Osibisa, if you go and check, started somewhere in London. They didn't have the hustle to go and do Ghana Fini Koha.
Hey, you didn't have the hustle?
No.
I read about them before coming. They really went through a lot.
But their hustle was started right out there in London. Okay. It's a different turf. You understand? And especially now, I mean, when music is not paying as it used to pay. You understand? And no disrespect to what Osibisa has done. I'm just saying that if we cannot encourage or see the effort that our young ones are putting in, then what's the point? You understand? We should be able to have our own Osibisas in this era. And when Stonebwoy's time is here to also retire, we should have new ones that will pick up the mantle. You understand what I'm saying? And clearly, anybody who wants to argue the fact that Stonebwoy is not putting in the work, then I don't know. I don't know if I should call them a hater or maybe they are not following the work. You know, but nobody can take that away from Stonebwoy and his team. Okay. He's putting in the work. And we all can see, look at the fifth dimension, what he did with it around the world. I mean, as we speak now, I think in March next year, 20th, He's booked at one of these old O2 arenas in London to push the album. I think it's the 5th or the 4th.
Okay, so the thing is, Akosia has something. Akosia, go on.
Maybe a question later, but then, Yanko have video na Coca partially disagreed with their Air Bugard, a kind of Yanko Shembra.
I think hard work, yes, hard work pays. But in business, there are strategies, there are things you look at. If you tell me since music inception in Ghana, Stonebwoy is what we need to look out. Then I'll ask, why do people organize parties and pay high rates for Lumba to go and celebrate him? Then why do people turn up for Kojo Entry, Amachi Dede and other things? Why are their songs still what with us? Sometimes we need to be careful how we position a brand. Yes, Stonebwoy has been in inception for like 15 years. But look at Lumba. Lumba has a song that is almost about 30 years, 28 years and stuff. Look at Amachi Dede, look at Osibisa. What we should know and ask ourselves is, the song that Stonebwoy is producing today, 20 years to come, will it speak to everybody? Will it be played like a Lumba song or like VIP song or like an Obrafour song or like a Quadel song? Once it is dropped, everything goes AWA. Will it be? You get me? They have worked. Take Black Sheriff. Black Sheriff has worked. It's working. Look at Famia. Famia is one of the artists that has been underrated. If somebody is doing well, yes, the person business-wise and everything is going well. And I believe we are documenting the success, the failures, the opportunities and the threats. That is the cyclone.
Bugard, what do you have to say about your Oregon?
Oh, I don't have a problem with what he's saying. Again, that's his opinion. And that's my opinion. So I don't know why he has a problem with my opinion. I mean, what I said was clearly simple. I mean, we have levels to this job. Yeah, right. We have levels to this job. And I happen to... I've worked with Stonebwoy closely, right, when we were at Xylophone, right, and I know the drive the young man carries, right, and it's not even about me. I say, put it out there. You see the works. And when I spoke, I didn't say any other artist is not working. I'm saying the level at which Stonebwoy, and I said it. I said this at his launch. The level at which he's doing it now. I mean, you know, we have A-list, B-list, C-list in his league. I mean, tell me who. Tell me who. Mention one artist now who's doing it at his level.
Okay, so let's narrow it to the A-list. Who are the A-list artists?
You should know.
No, you tell me.
I don't have to mention.
You tell me so that we can compare and see the league.
There's a wide range.
At least give us 3 A-list artists that you think.
Gadam is an A-list.
Right?
When I say A-list, I'm looking at people who are pulling crowds.
Right.
People who are filling arenas, people who are filling stadiums. So Fancy falls in that space.
1,
yeah.
2 more to go.
I mean, we have the Sarkodie, we have the Shatawales,
okay.
We have the who again is pulling. I mean, so somebody who's filling stadiums. I mean, yeah, Black Sheriff can easily fall in that space. You understand? Okay. So I'm saying that in that space, look. So when I say working, right, go on Stonebwoy's timeline. It's not going to the studio and just singing the song. Go, you know. Now again. Everybody else is pushing the work that, I mean, they're putting the effort that they can do. But he's doing it on another level. So Stonebwoy will go to Nigeria and do media rounds. He'll go to the States and do media rounds. He'll go to London and do media. That's his work. People drop, they do the work here, and then they leave it.
And you keep emphasizing on the fact that he's using Onuani Sika.
Yes.
What if Kofubi were underground Onuani? How would you know?
Oh no, but that's besides the point. Every artist has help. We all have help.
But the way I can
so I'm saying when I say yeah, but that's what he's doing. My point is that he's not signed onto a label. He has a distribution deal with, I think, Def Jam. You understand?
Right.
Good. So and most of our artists are like that. You understand what I'm saying? So for somebody to still go on to that, and that's why it's because of fans. That's why they don't do what I'm wishing they would do.
Right.
Because if let's say Fancy is working from his own pocket.
But don't make a chica come.
Oh, okay. So Fancy yeah Nejuma with Onwani Sika. And ABIS or spending like another $50,000 or $60,000 to do media rounds in Kenya. Obedient will say, hey, Charlie, me koye, sa ejuma na. My next project never good. Uti dem can say. Aha. And I me call Nigeria. Koye, me go spend another $60,000 or $70,000. Then I made my next project. Wow. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that will not make us go to the next level. But Stonebwoy is out there. Again, look at the number of features. Hawaii. This is a reggae and dancehall artist, right?
Yeah. He's
featured everybody in that and the level. Like the only person he's not featured yet who has a Grammy is Shabba Ranks. Everybody from Sean Paul, Shaggy, mentioned them. Beanie Man, everybody. To be able to move onto that level. Now, Fancy will tell you, if I want Fancy on a song now, right? Fancy is my guy, so I can easily go, oh, boss, we'll go do him. He does the song. I need to clear with his management team before I can use the song. We need to go to split sheets, SAS, annual manual. Right. You know, there's a lot of work involved in that. Then you can say, okay, cool. To be able to do that with Shaggy, who signed onto another label, to be able to do that with Sean Paul, who signed to all the, and yeah, Jumakitwao.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kaza, you know, be say, Obama Daddy Lumba new mayor, but yeah, you know, I respect his view, but that's not what I'm saying. Daddy Lumba features are in no disrespect to Daddy Lumba. You uti them can say yes. When we are in a global village now, yeah, per se, yeah, Jumano cop baby, say cop. Because the Stonebwoy and all these things I'm saying for all of us. So Stonebwoy jina baby sisia near cancer Stonebwoy if he infani ebe cancer fi.
Ghana. So I am my na.
Look, this young man here, right? Legend. When I was going to Tamale at the time, no sir. I've gone to Tamale to do stuff there on their stadium. I know how the terrain works. Oh, now I feel I know about me and Tininka.
Right.
But Shejumo Bay, now he didn't only do it in the north. So every year he comes here, the south to fill up our place. How many of the guys here? So Obi Juma. Oh yeah, Juma. You can't take that away from them.
Right.
Fancy Gadam is here, and you mentioned legend. Apart from that thought. You are Obi Inimu say, you know, you don't miss words, and Udi Baby Asem no Ewanito. What is your general impression of Fancy Gadam?
Legend again. So I'm saying say a Juma na oyeno. Very few people baby ofi no oban. Enye like Accra o kase o me be show o bi ambra no bi ba o. You have to work to get the fan base to follow you. He's the first to do that.
Are you sure?
I'm telling you, to that level. I know the people that are, look, there are beautiful legends there.
Yeah.
Don Sylvia.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I stayed on Ben. I know, don't, that's not what I'm saying. He's worked. But he's not done the level at this young. You see, it's to gather your people.
Yeah.
I mean, who say, maybe I stand to be corrected, but I mean, who say, why show up? What Philly Stadium? Boss, if you did that side, you do some, are you sober?
Oh no! It be legend like say it them start.
Yes.
But things we do.
Please use your microphone. Right.
Yeah. So it be that way they start the journey for us. Sharif Gali.
Yes.
You know, Ayisoba.
Yes.
Atongo Simba.
Yes.
You know Ahmed Adam. A lot of artists in the north. They started all these things, but you know we have come to grow the industry.
All right. So you recently had a show.
Oh yes.
Echo saying.
Yeah, so it was successful. People came in their numbers, they feel, and the show was successful, and a lot of people are talking about it because of how I entered
Describe to us, how did you enter there?
Oh, let me do that concert.
Okay, do that concert. Okay, do that concert.
He was literally flying.
It was all over. People were talking about it.
I was scared for him.
So what, Diana, okay, yenim sana artist be baba stage, you know, and now sako demo describe senia yadini see KGB mu all the security checks and all of that to make sure say on buffer. Who do you know? Whose idea was it? And after we are there to make sure say ubaba be see wa umpra.
Yeah, so the thing is that my team brought the idea like we need to use the crane. That's the name. So when they rent the machine, and then we were supposed to come and test it, like do rehearsals before the event. But the thing is that like we didn't get the machine in time, and we didn't want the crowd to know I am using the machine for the show.
Okay.
Right.
So I didn't do any rehearsals.
So you took that risk?
Oh yeah.
Hey.
For the people.
For the people.
And so you went into the machine and then you were flying. They used the machine on you.
They hook me. There's some hookers that you use as belt, like life-saving belt.
Yeah.
So you use that one and then they will hook at your back, and then the machine will take you out.
And so did you ensure personally say the belt will not come off?
Oh no, I can't explain.
Okay, so you finished and you said it was successful.
Oh yeah.
Successful based on what? Is it?
In terms of everything, the attendance, and then performances, like in terms of everything, you can see like people came in their numbers.
I saw photos of it on social media. Like people said, "Hey, fancy."
But did you hear the other side where people were also saying that his team copied Michael Jackson and that he's not original? Did you hear that?
Oh,
Michael Jackson
it's
also
a blessing. If I copy Michael Jackson
at that level, yes.
It's a blessing because Michael Jackson is a legend. And then this thing, you like a lot of people have done it.
Yeah.
Asake did his own, and then even Whiskey and Co also did. So it's normal.
But what do you think of this? And now it's becoming a new thing where artists want to come to stage in grand style. The usual walking in or singing, it has changed. Like they want to impress their audience. So what do you think of the new wave of grand entrances?
I think for me it's not I think it's not new. It's just that they've taken it to the next level.
Next level.
And this is what you need to understand, right? Life, the only important events in life is birth and death. In between, nobody cares. So when you're giving birth, yes, we gather people to receive the baby.
Right.
When you die, we gather and say goodbye. So your appearance is very, very important. Your entrance into the space is very important. So that's what it is, So it has to be grand. And when you are leaving, it has to be grand as well.
Many years ago, Reggie did something by sitting in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
I mean, that time now, almost shada nye bibia mekaipa otina wheelchair nimu eba stage. It's like after that event, people were talking about it. And like you said, they've taken it to the next.
But people like Obuo, Vice Obuo, no, Obuo brought a pot on stage.
With fire.
Yes, so crafts like this has been going on. It's just that at the time we were not, I didn't hasn't opened. I won't even say that. I mean, it will be bad. I think appearances on stage is very, very important, and throughout the years, people have taken it seriously, But this is, on a Chris Brown level, I like it. When I saw it, I'm like, yo, they put in the work, and there's a lot of risk involved, But life is all about risk. As we sit here, the whole building can collapse and go underneath it, so it's fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so to you, Fancy, people are saying your ticketing is a bit old-fashioned. What are you going to do about it?
Ticketing like us now.
As the people coming to buy. Because that's enough a way choky, people want to enter, but also almost a light and almost a ticket. And we're in a modern world. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, so as we are growing, and the thing is that majority of my people online is making it's very difficult for some of them. But maybe in the future we'll also try the online ticketing too. But for now,
but this is working for you.
It's working for me because the day it's about cashing out. You understand? Right. And they are okay, and I'm also okay. So, but maybe in the future we'll also look into it and then change our way of ticketing. Yeah.
Because people's concern were, say, security wise, because they know that people are bringing money, like to buy physical cash. So you have that kind of money at events, Nase. So how secure are they?
Oh yeah, I understand. That's a good question. But a lot of we brought in a lot of security, like from the police and the soldiers. They were there, just to make sure that things went okay. And then I strongly believe that it is only going to be a stranger who will come and do something bad, because anybody who's coming there is coming to show Fancy Gadam love. So I don't think somebody will come there to maybe try to steal money or no. Oh, the Gadam, any fan who sees Fancy Gadam on the road, they would they even want to give me money. They don't want to take my money. So I think it's okay.
But Boo, let's look at this ticketing thing. It was all over the place. People are saying that it's like he's not moving forward. I mean, things have changed. But what he said made a lot of sense to me, that his people, he was doing it for his people because he knows his target, and most of them would have issues with the online thing. Do you agree with that?
I mean, yes, he knows his people, right? And why change a winning strategy? What did they make? What I've also realized, maybe there are new people who would love to come into that space. So, like he said, maybe in the future he will make that avenue available for them to be able to access it. But I mean, we cater to the people that is like you've opened the restaurant. Say, Charlie, me ya ben kwana esa. I'll say by force, me ko jollof. Stick to your ben kwana, make your money. Do it as good as you. You know what I'm saying? So. He knows his people, and that's why he's catering to them, But again, on one case, I can say, okay, maybe I'm sure there will be new people who want to come and see Fancy Gadam, So in the future, we'll put that out there for them to be able to have access to.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Okay, so let's come back to Stonebwoy issue. What do you think he's doing right? Because some of us, we also want to get there. What is he doing right? Aside using his own... Hey, me to go. Aside him using his own money.
Well, for me, it's not even about the money. I think there's magic in the world, right? And the magic is consistency. People say, there's nothing that you keep doing. And Fancy is here. He's an artist. He'll tell you. He didn't start like this. You understand? When you keep coming, when you keep showing up, the world will show up for you. It's simple. So if you say you want to get to where, and then that's what Stonebwoy is doing. He keeps showing up. He keeps working. I keep saying that if you want to talk about talent, we all have, Fancy is more talented than Stonebwoy. Stonebwoy is more talented than Sarkodie. Sarkodie is more talented than Famille. You can say that. That's your ears. That's how you feel.
Right.
But nobody can argue work. You see, when you see work, you cannot argue it. So we're running from here to Tamale, and I put in the work, I get there. You stop that Kumasi. No one there, nobody say I'm nice, or I be slim, or I be fat, or I be muscle. It doesn't count. You understand? So once you keep putting in the work, there's no way the world will not see what you're doing. Most of the times, I think we don't get to our destination because we get frustrated along the line. We listen to people, we get their views to trap us. Then we are stagnant. We are stuck in where we don't want to be. Then we have regrets. But if you don't stop what you're doing and you keep going, nothing will stop you. You get to where you want to get to. Because really it depends on all of us. I was telling somebody the other time, we can be served a glass of acid right now. Yeah, we'll all take a sip. I might die instantly.
Yeah.
You might take a few days. She might take a few hours. He might survive. You understand? So it's all about you and where you want to. Nobody can really, you know where you want to be. Fancy is here because this is where he wants to be. He didn't get here by accident. He put in the work every day. every time, you know, and if that's all you think about, that's all you will be. You understand? So that's what Stonebwoy is doing. That's the magic. Nothing else. He can't tell you any other thing. When he wakes up in the morning, music is on his mind. And it's not just about producing the music, but it's making sure that I'm exporting good. That's the hardest of all. To let the music get into space. You know, sometimes you go on there and they're like, oh, Stonebwoy, I think there was a red carpet where he moved to Taylor Swift, you know.
Yes.
He was swift about it, you know. My point here is that the reason for you doing the music is not for you and your people to play. It's for people to hear it. You understand? So you are selling. You are a marketer. You understand? Anytime I meet my younger brother here, we're talking about music. You know, whether we're in a space that we can talk or not, he's making me listen to something, and that's what it is. You understand? Because from listening to the music, I might share an idea or might pick it and give it to somebody. That's how the whole thing is. So, what is Ahushishe? One young Ahushishe, yeah, that's exactly. The whole world is about Ahushishe. You know, you make a step, you speak to somebody, you know, ask their opinion. Well, that's what it is. Then why are you even doing the music?
Right.
Yeah, so when I see people speaking like, I'm like, you don't even know what marketing is. People are out there selling credits for people. They're selling, they're giving flyers. What's that? So you're driving your car or your, yes.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's the job. That's the work. You're banging doors, pushing windows. That's it.
Right. Yeah. Before my sister comes in, somebody said the traditional media and who said that here. He said BBI is social media, and somehow the new crop of artists that everybody are believing in that. What do you think of it? Say we should forget about, if maybe an artist we're releasing in Jom, forget about traditional media, focus on social media, because obi cry releasing in Joma on your media to on your hey, because obi say now it's about social media, so ni focus What's your take on that?
Oh, it's a dumb idea to think that, you know. You need everything, you need everyone, you need everybody, you need every space. The last time somebody was having a conversation with me and we were talking about promotion, right? I just want to digress a little bit and come on to. So I'm asking them, how long can you promote one particular song, you know, for? And how much money can you put in there, right? So Fancy will tell you, oh, maybe I had 8 or 10 tracks on my last album, right? Now, there was a song that I was focusing on. That song did not go. A song that I didn't even think about, that's the one that went. You understand? The people will decide. You understand? Now, I put in 10,000 Ghana cedis to push this song, yeah? And I only was able to cover the north. I couldn't come to the south. Yeah. You understand? So you're asking, oh, if I had maybe like 1 million, would I be able to come to the south? Is it just only Ghana? You know, so what I'm trying to say is there's no time limit. There's no space. There's no that you can fill. So you need everyone. Now, one of the things you need to understand is that what traditional media is not doing anymore is traditional media is not necessarily pushing music to the next level. What they're doing is discussing the artists. It's more politics. What we're doing now is political. It's the politics aside from the music, because he's here selling his craft, talking about his shows, you know, understand? So once he leaves here, something else comes on. Because you can't put him on 24 hours. You're serving a lot of people. Now it is his duty now to now go onto his page and his following and now push it. So you need both. So you can't say, well, I've released music and I'm not coming on traditional media, because there's somebody who's not even on social media.
Yeah.
You understand? Not everybody will know Fancy Gadam. Not everybody will know me. Not everybody knows the president of Ghana. You understand? People they are fixed somewhere else. Yeah. So if you want to get everybody, you need to go to where everybody is. Yeah.
And that's the traditional media.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Even traditional media, somebody don't put on TV. Somebody doesn't have a TV. They don't need it. So if you're concentrated on only television, they won't see.
So a bit of this and that.
You need every space.
Everywhere.
You understand?
You need everybody.
Everybody. You go to the church, you go to the playground, you go to the market, you go to, So nobody should sit somewhere and say, oh no, traditional media is not important. It is important. You need to be there and sell your image. That, this is what I'm doing. I'm Fancy Gadam. I'm releasing 2 new singles. You can catch it on my page or follow me.
Right.
So I direct you from here onto my page.
Yeah.
So when you come on my page, what you like, you get stuck on it, and now you become a fan. It's that simple.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, Boo.
Yes.
We've often been compared to our brothers in Nigeria. Movies, music. The other time I heard some pundits discussing, and they are like, yes, we have the Stonebwoys, like you said, we have the Sarkodie's, we have all the big artists. However, it's like we're still struggling to be recognized out there. It's like what we're doing, the credits, ama. Fancy Gadam, we'll come to you, okay? We have this man, we'll come to you right now. But what is it? What is the matter? Why are we not like in people's faces, just like our brothers in Nigeria? When you go to Europe, the Americas, Asia. Recently, one of our brothers was doing something, they could sing his songs and all of that. But it's like we're still. What do you think is going on?
I'll say funding. Yes, and exactly what Stonebwoy is doing. I'm trying to say, look, Stonebwoy is the way Stonebwoy, and everybody, he's trying to put us on the map. He's going to conferences around the world. Follow his page.
But it's an individual thing. Yes, prior we back one.
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. Yeah. And when before I started, I said funding. If we do this as a collective, we all go there. And how do we get there as a collective? We need support. Look, one of the things our leaders have failed to understand, they have taken our space as a joke.
What do you mean? If you could explain, I'll be very glad.
So I mean, God is an artist. He's nothing else. God is an artist.
I mean, this world, the beautiful mountains and all of that says it all. Right?
I look at you, I look at her. Good. God cannot be anything but an artist. So art is the primary thing. The president of Ghana, if you see him, you see art. He's in the suit. Who's doing the suit for him is an artist. Why unity? Artist unity. You understand? So once we, on a national level, realize that art is very important, it's something that we can export. Then everything else will work. So our people, every artist in Ghana is doing so well. Again, they're doing this from their pocket.
So who should fund who? How should the funding be? Because with the music and Gambo and everything, look how the brouhaha going on. There's a lot of confusion everywhere.
So you see, there's a misconception about musica and there's a misconception about Gamro. I think we need to clear it. Okay. Let me try and do that. Musica has no power. Musica is a union. A union of musicians coming together. So we are 4 and we say we want to form cool. You want to say so that it's like I'm sure in churches near
welfare.
That's it. It's a welfare group. What do you expect them to do? So if Fancy is not part of Musica, Stone is not part of Musica, how do you expect it to be strong? What I said, because they are the leaders now and they are not there. Do you know why they are not there? Because they know that, Fancy knows that, Charlie, my next man, they book me, from, so he don't care. Until the thing come down, now he go say he won't go join. That's the mistake. In the Bible, crowd say, praise God when you're in your youth.
Remember, God, your creator, the days.
So next time, maybe when you have a Stonebwoy, or we'll ask him, why are you not part of Musica?
Are you part of Musica, Fancy Gadam?
Oh, yeah.
Do you go for meetings?
Do you pay your dues?
Do you pay your dues?
He's not.
Who is the president of Musica now?
Charlie.
Fancy, please use your microphone.
No, I know about the name. The name
male or female?
Clearly should tell you that he's not active in there.
Yeah,
Because, because he has other things doing. He thinks that the things he's doing is more important than that. So why do you now come and blame Musica? Now, Gamro. Gamro is a collection agency or society. What they do is they collect monies for music that has been used. So say fancy ayenyum and ayen use here. I didn't hear say just come on.